Residents of Hawaii are being urged to move to higher ground right now because it's too late to try and hide from the incoming tsunami waves. A massive earthquake measuring 7.9 on the Richter scale has just struck near Russia, leading experts to issue a warning about impending destructive and unstoppable tsunami waves headed straight for the Hawaiian Islands. The earthquake was so powerful that it could be felt as far away as Alaska and California, leaving people wondering if this could be the biggest natural disaster to ever hit Hawaii. So what exactly happened? Why are scientists so worried? And how badly will Hawaii actually be affected? Tsunami Warning Center issues an urgent alert. The United States Tsunami Warning Center issued a tsunami warning for Hawaii on Monday morning, after a powerful 7.9 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Russia. The epicenter of the earthquake was initially reported to be located about 186 miles south of Adak Island in Alaska, which is quite far away from Hawaii. However, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center later revised the location to be closer to Russia, about 140 miles southeast of the Russian city of Petropavlovsk. Despite the distance, the impact of the quake was widely felt, with people in places like California and Alaska also experiencing its tremors. According to the United States Geological Survey, the earthquake occurred at a depth of 12.4 miles below the surface of the Earth, which is considered relatively shallow for an earthquake of this magnitude. As a result of the earthquake, there was a significant vertical displacement of the seafloor. This displacement caused a series of tsunami waves to radiate outward from the epicenter, including one that is currently barreling towards the Hawaiian Islands. While the wave isn't expected to cause catastrophic damage along the west coast of North America, residents in Hawaii should brace for potentially life-threatening conditions. According to the National Weather Service in Honolulu, the first wave is predicted to arrive on the island of Hawaii at 6:30 p.m. local time and will continue crashing into the shore until approximately 7:30 p.m. Maui can anticipate the first wave hitting at 8:15 p.m. and lasting until 9:15 p.m., with Oahu expecting waves from 9:25 p.m. to 10:25 p.m. Kauai will be affected by the tsunami, with the first wave making landfall at 9:30 p.m. and subsiding. Around 10:30 p.m., Molokai will experience the most prolonged impact, with the first wave arriving at 8:55 p.m. and the last wave expected to recede at 11:05 p.m. What makes this situation particularly challenging is that the time between each wave is not consistent. Residents have been advised to use the first wave as a warning sign and to move to higher ground immediately. Unfortunately, the arrival times provided by the National Weather Service are estimates, and there is always a margin of error. This uncertainty means that some areas may experience waves earlier or later than predicted, catching some residents off guard. It is crucial for everyone to remain vigilant and heed the warnings from authorities, even if the first wave does not occur during the estimated time frame. Being prepared for the possibility of earlier or later arrivals could save lives. Scientists struggle to predict the destruction. Scientists are struggling to determine the full extent and timing of the damage caused by the waves. Even though the tsunami that resulted from the Russian earthquake is not expected to reach California, Oregon, or Washington, the West Coast Tsunami Warning Center still issued a coastal flood statement that warned of possible minor coastal flooding and beach erosion in California and a high risk of similar flooding in Oregon and Washington. As of Monday afternoon, the director of the West Coast and Alaska Tsunami Warning Center, Gerard Fryer, stated that it was too early to predict the severity of the impacts on Hawaii. He emphasized that the situation was still developing and assessing the potential damage was a complex process that required careful analysis of various factors. According to Fryer, there are several uncertainties that make it difficult to accurately predict the extent of the destruction caused by the tsunami. These include the size of the tsunami waves, the shape of the waves, and how they interact with the coastline. Additionally, the time frame within which the waves will strike different areas is still somewhat ambiguous, making it challenging to forecast the precise timing of the impacts. Fryer and his team are working tirelessly to gather as much information as possible and refine their predictions. They are utilizing advanced computer models and analyzing data from various sources to develop a clearer picture of the potential consequences of the tsunami. Their goal is to provide the most accurate and up-to-date information possible to emergency management officials and the public in order to facilitate effective response and recovery efforts. Despite the challenges, Fryer and his colleagues are committed to their mission of safeguarding lives and property by providing timely and reliable tsunami warnings and information. Their expertise and dedication are crucial in helping communities prepare for and recover from these devastating events. A long history of natural disasters. Hawaii has a long history of volcanic eruptions and earthquakes, but tsunamis are relatively rare. In fact, Hawaii had never experienced a destructive tsunami before 1975, when a powerful earthquake generated a deadly wave that struck the islands of Hawaii and Maui, causing widespread damage and claiming 6 lives. Since then, Hawaii has been better prepared for such natural disasters. The last significant tsunami to hit Hawaii occurred in 2018, when a 7.9 magnitude earthquake struck near the island of Hawaii. Although the tsunami was small, it caused minor coastal flooding and prompted the issuance of a tsunami warning. The state's emergency management system activated its tsunami warning sirens, and residents were urged to move to higher ground. While the 2018 tsunami did not cause major damage, it served as a reminder of the potential threat posed by these events and the importance of being prepared. Officials used the incident to conduct drills and exercises to ensure that the state's emergency response plans were up to date and effective. As a result, Hawaii has strengthened its early warning and communication systems, improved evacuation routes, and developed more robust building codes to minimize the impact of future tsunamis. Despite these measures, the threat of tsunamis remains, and residents are encouraged to stay informed and take necessary precautions. By learning from past events and continuously improving its emergency preparedness, Hawaii strives to be better equipped to handle any future tsunami that may occur. People flee as fast as they can. As news of the tsunami warning spread throughout Hawaii, thousands of people began fleeing to higher ground as fast as they could. Many residents rushed to their cars and raced away from the coast, while others evacuated on foot with their loved ones. Some people chose to stay behind, securing their homes as best they could and hoping for the best. Along the coast, boats were pulled out of the water and moved to safer locations inland. Beachfront businesses and restaurants emptied out, leaving behind only the remnants of what had been a bustling tourist destination just hours before. Roads leading away from the coast quickly became congested as people sought higher ground. Local authorities set up checkpoints to help direct traffic and ensure the safety of those evacuating the affected areas. Emergency services were put on high alert, with first responders standing by to assist anyone who may have been injured or become stranded during the evacuation. Schools and government offices closed, allowing residents to focus solely on their own safety and that of their families. With the impending arrival of the tsunami waves, the atmosphere in Hawaii took on a sense of urgency and determination as people united in the face of the natural disaster that threatened their homes and their lives. Some experts believe that the worst is yet to come, while some experts suggest that the immediate danger may have passed once the tsunami waves subside. Others believe that the worst is yet to come. There are concerns that the tsunami could cause a chain reaction of events leading to further geological instability and extreme weather conditions. For instance, the force of the waves could potentially trigger landslides or activate dormant volcanoes, posing additional risks to the already affected areas. Moreover, the tsunami may cause significant coastal erosion, altering the landscape and damaging critical infrastructure such as seawalls and coastal defenses. These secondary effects could have long-lasting implications for the environment and the economy of the region. As the full extent of the damage becomes clearer in the coming days, it's possible that the true cost of the tsunami will be revealed. The potential for further geological instability and extreme weather highlights the need for continued vigilance and preparedness. It is crucial for residents to remain aware of the ongoing risks and follow the guidance of local authorities as they work to assess the situation and provide updates to the public. While the immediate impact of the tsunami may subside, the road to recovery and rebuilding could be lengthy and challenging. In conclusion, the recent 7.9 magnitude earthquake near Russia has triggered a tsunami warning in Hawaii. While the impact of the tsunami is not expected to be as severe as some earlier predictions suggested, residents are still being urged to take necessary precautions and move to higher ground. Authorities are working tirelessly to monitor the situation and provide updates to the public as new information becomes available. The potential for landslides, volcanic activity, and coastal erosion underscores the need for continued vigilance. As the community comes together to weather this storm, it is important to remember that the road to recovery may be long and challenging. But with resilience and support from one another, Hawaii will undoubtedly emerge stronger from this experience. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for more informative content.